It's better to confront it than to ignore it. So I'm trying to look my past in the face because it keeps coming up. I am just kind of disappointed today because yesterday I woke up from a weird ass dream about my exes, and I was like, never that, like not that again, like get the fuck up out of here. I wrote down all of the dream and what I remembered, but this morning I woke up from another dream about my ex. I think only one was there this time, and like them having a baby and me like we were like on some kind of mission, like this group of people, we were like trying to get some, I don't know, and I just remember feeling like left aside, like left for the fucking garbage man to come pick me up, throw me in the truck, and put me into some fucking, I'm not, let's not, whatever, just push aside, like, like I'll be fine with or without, like get the fuck up out of here, like just not worthy, not enough, not worthy, not special, not important, and so on. And that's usually, whenever I dream of this fucker, that's usually what the feeling is, and that is basically what the feeling was in our IRL, in real life, okay? Just me being like, no, come on. And obviously, I didn't feel that for nothing. Like, to begin with, it started as a mutual thing. If anything, he came to me, we were mutual, we split. He came to me, then I was like, hey, and then he was like, maybe. So then I would walk away, and then he would come back, and then I'd be like, what? And then he was like, come on. I was like, okay. And then he was like, actually, just really just like fucking up my head, bro. Like a lot of fucking up my head. And just a lot of my teenage years. I mean, teenage years are so ingrained in us. I feel like high school was 4 years but felt like 10. I used to say, like, if a relationship was 2 years in high school, it's like dog years. It's like times 7. It's like a 14-year fucking relationship. Like, when you're in it, now looking back, I'm like, bitch. But when you're in it, and when you're a fucking child, when you're a teenager, and you're just like, I was just broken. Anything sweet and nice and loving and great that this guy said, I had just stuck onto it, and I was for sure, it needed to be him. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna be him. It has to be him. I will not accept anything less than him. And thinking that for years and years and years, it fucks you up, bruh. Because when it's not fucking them, it's like, well, mate, wait. And then you try to go somewhere else. You try to do something else, and that falls out. And you're like, maybe it's him. You try to do something else. You go somewhere else, and then it falls out. And you think, maybe it's him. Maybe it's him. Maybe it's him. So I have this, like, fucking wound inside of me. Just, like, pining over somebody and trying to, like, be with them. And they're like, nah, like, it's not me, babe. It ain't you, babe. Like, this is not happening. And I'd be like, no, come on. What do you mean? But, like, remember when you said, and I said, and we did, and it was, and remember? And they're like, nah. Nah, babe. I'm good. You're cool. You're better off. I'm better off. Bye. Years. Like, I'm telling you, from fucking, like, last year is when it really set in stone for me that it will never be them. And that's fucking embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing because it started to be them in, what, 2015? So, basically a fucking decade. On and off, in other relationships, all of that. Thinking it might be him. It might still be him in the back of my mind. So the back of my mind is bringing this shit up in my dreams, and I don't even know how the fuck to feel about it. Like, so this is my journal entry from yesterday morning. How disturbing is it that I still dream of this? I can't think about you every 5 minutes, you silly. The fuck? It should be opposite. 5 minutes cannot go by without me thinking of you. It's not actually him in my dreams, you know? It's not him. It's not the person that I dated in high school. It's just a figure or a figment of my imagination. It's a placeholder of this person that I want, basically. So for me to want somebody and then be like, I can't think of you all the time. Silly. Yes, you can, and you should be. And how could you not possibly ever? How could a minute go by without me being in your head? I should be there. Like, even when you're focusing on other things, I should be there. I shouldn't be forgotten of. Like, how is that real? So that's the feeling in my dream. And then he's telling me, like, oh, like, I wanna be able to talk to you like friends, like with my friends. Like, I just want us to be friends. Oh, yeah, and then he asked me if I could find his car for him. And I was, like, running around trying to find his car. Like, going crazy, like, trying to figure out where the fuck it was. And I finally went to go, find him to be like, hey, dude, like, I checked here, like, I don't know what's going on. And there he was with his fucking car. He didn't give a damn. Like, he was like, oh, like, he forgot that I was out there doing my fucking best, trying my fucking hardest to do something for him. Like, I'm just nothing, and I'm nothing to him, and he's everything to me. Like, I would die for this fool, and he would forget that I existed. My ear is ringing. I wrote down, you can't go all out for people you know wouldn't do the same for you, but how do you know they wouldn't do the same? I wish I could change the feelings I dream of. Like, I wish in the dream it's like this deep-rooted thing that I feel, like, even though I know that it's unreal and I know that like this is not something that I actually want, in the dream I want it so bad. Like, I feel just empty. I feel like, how is this real? Like, how could this be happening to me? Like, do you know even who I am? Oh my god, I'm crying. Like, for whatever reason in my dreams, I'm always longing for this fool when I know with my heart he ain't shit for me. Like, I'm sure he's a great guy and he's doing whatever and living his life and blah blah. But for me, in my life, he's not here. He's not even real. He's not real. I don't know who he is. And then my boyfriend, in real life, my Marvin, was there as well in my dream, and a different ex-boyfriend of mine was there as well. And I didn't want my boyfriend to see that I was interacting with him, but then I also felt really bad to like just shun him like that. So later on I like went back to go like see him and be like, hey, hope you're doing well, good to see you, don't fucking look at me or talk to me or ever think that I exist ever again. Bro, not me. Literally being my ex-boyfriend to my ex-boyfriend. See what I'm saying? So the night before this happened, I read a part of my journal, an old entry I read about me talking about my exes and like how my relationships, just comparing one specific aspect in all of my relationships in a past journal entry. And so the night before I dreamt this, I was looking at that, so I'm assuming that's why I dreamt it. But the subconscious goes crazy, so how do I not dream of these bitch ass? Again, how do I not dream of them again? And then this morning, I wake up at 8 a.m. from a fucking dream about my ex. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, just so pissed off. So I'm like, I'm going back to sleep. Like, fuck all this. I don't even want to get up. I don't want to decipher it. I don't want to think about it. So I slept for 2 more hours. And I wasted what felt like my morning, my day, before I go to work. I work 1:30 to 7 today, so it's literally just the whole fucking day. And that's what it feels like, at least. And it didn't have to be that. I could have woke up when I woke up and just sat with the dream and got it out and then had a productive morning and was my best self. But instead I was like, fucking losers, I'm not doing this. So him and his girlfriend had a baby, and then my boyfriend's friend, like his best friend, and his wife, they were also there. They're getting married in Hawaii in June, which I'm so excited about going and seeing. It's gonna be my first wedding ever. I've never been to a wedding, so that's a freaking dream, in Kauai, and I've never been to Kauai yet. Excited about that. Anyways, they were there, and I don't know, I just remember him having a baby, or like him talking about how he's having a baby or something of the nature, and again I just felt broken. Like, how is this real? Like, how could this be real? Like, why me? Like, why am I always this, like, broken, empty, alone, longing, just like longing for somebody that's unattainable, that doesn't want me, that's not interested in me. Like, why is that even a thing? Like, how is that even a thing? Look at me, I'm so cute. I don't know, that's so boring and so annoying and so stupid. And then I just get up, and what do I do? Guess, what do I do when I wake up? Go on my fucking phone. Just go on my phone and start scrolling through fucking whatever, just to like try and get that shit out of my head. What the hell? That's not like me. I want to look into what is going on in my head, and I want to be a better person, and I want to... It's so unfortunate. So friggin' unfortunate. So this is me sort of looking into it. I'm gonna pull a card. Basically, like, just let me know something. Like, what can I learn from this? Why did I dream of that, bro? Like, why did I dream of that stupid ass shit? Like, why do I even care? I don't even care. But for a long time, I did care, and I thought, it has to be him. It has to be. Like, ew. Like, what a loser I am to be like uber obsessed, or like just like convinced that it's someone and they do not feel the same. Like, that's sad. But we all have to play every part of every scene we have to play every part of the movie. Sometimes we have to be the victim, sometimes we have to be the perpetrator, sometimes we have to be the fucking, I don't even know the lover and the loveless and the lost and this fell out. Ooh, it looks cool. The lines are coming out because of the sun, not because it has lines. Integrity. Integrity is the state of being whole and aligned with your highest self. Okay, so like denying that my past is definitely not being whole and not being aligned with my highest self. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. When we are clear, when we define and embrace our personal principles and think, speak, and act in alignment with them, we are in integrity. While you may think of integrity as simply being honest, and it is, the virtue of integrity has a quality of wholeness. You integrate all aspects of yourself and your higher truth. Integrity is about being guided and aligned with your own inner knowing. If you believe that eating the flesh of animals feels wrong, and so you choose not to eat it, you are in integrity. If you don't like the idea of using a lot of fossil fuels, you might choose a house with solar power, or to walk or bike to work, to keep you in integrity. A lack of integrity is really a self-betrayal. You go against your own knowing. It may be a passing thought or a little voice in your head that you don't listen to. It may start as a whisper, and if you keep ignoring it, it will become louder. Eventually, it may show up in your body. It can show up in ways as small as shoulder tension, or as or as big as a panic attack, or even a heart attack. Your body is telling you something is off. All these are signs of being out of integrity with yourself. Listen. Then make being in integrity your intention. Ask yourself things like, does this thought, word, deed support the best version of me? Am I living in integrity? Then intend to think, speak, act on those things in a way that sustains that integrity. Yeah, so obviously looking into my dream, like waking up, looking into my dream, deciphering it, and then going on about my day and seeing what happens. Maybe I paint something. Maybe I keep writing. Maybe I just write and write and write. Maybe I don't know, take a shower. Maybe I just get out of bed. Like, when you wake up, get the fuck up out of bed. Don't be fucking laying down and freaking scrolling on your phone or snoozing forever. Like, if your body woke up, and it woke up before my alarm went. I set my alarm for 8:30. So I woke up at like 7:50, like 8. And then I was like, oh, nah. Went back to sleep. My alarm went off. I was like, okay, for sure. Nah. Went back to sleep. Like, what? And it's not that I didn't have the energy, it's that I didn't have the mental capacity. Integrity is the antidote to deceitfulness, corruption, hypocriticalness, deviousness, dishonesty, phoniness, pretentiousness, artificiality, underhandedness, falsity, betrayal, sneakiness, insincerity, disingenuous, being two-faced, fakeness, incompleteness, disgrace, and disingenuous. So, what would love do? Practice with your thoughts. What would integrity do? What am I willing to do? Notice where you are already in integrity with yourself and your mind, and think about how it serves you. Notice where you have betrayed yourself. Contemplate. How can I bring myself back into integrity? Practice with your words. Before you make a critical decision, ask yourself this question. Is this in integrity with my highest self? Be in integrity with your words. If you want to be kind, speak kindly. Sometimes the most beneficial thing to do is not to speak. If you are using your words as weapons, you are not in integrity with kindness. Empower your words by saying no to activities, events, and invitations that are not a full body yes. When you wake up, before your feet touch the ground, tune into your body. How does it feel to be you? Take action in integrity with your body's wisdom and don't question it. When the hair on the back of your neck stands up, act based on what that means to you. Look at your daily activities. Are these in integrity with your highest values? Do more of what is in integrity and less of what is not. Remember, it's a practice. It's not about a destination, it's about your willingness to continue to try. I am in integrity with my body's wisdom. I listen and trust it. I confidently say no to activities that aren't in integrity for me. Yeah, I'm just pretty upset with the way that I started my morning, but it's life, and it is all about waves, and I hate to talk about Grand Rising. I hate to talk about my exes, because it feels like I'm still doing that, like I'm pining over them, and really I don't give a fuck about any of them, but let me not say I don't give a fuck about them. There's one ex that I had the deepest wound with, and to still be healing that wound does not mean that I'm still in love with this person. I don't know that person. I literally don't know them. I just know what my version of them was throughout my, the time that I had with them and the time that I didn't have with them. I know the story that I told myself about them. I know who they were when we were in a relationship in high school. Right now, I don't know them. I can't be in love with someone I don't know. I guess, in a way, I could be in love with what we used to have, but from what I've said, it was very up and down, really toxic, and just never equal. So why would I be in love with that? I'm not in love with that. It's something that I'm still healing. It's just a wound that I'm still healing. It doesn't have to be any more than that. And to act as though it's less than that is a disservice to me. And that's me speaking with integrity. I'm gonna call my boyfriend back. I think that's my rant of the day. If you didn't see, I mean, you can definitely see, I am who I am. Your approval isn't needed. And that's on period. I bought this from Goodwill and my boyfriend was like, that's pretty cringe. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I bought it. Duh. That's the point. It's not always the point, but it was the point this time. I just saw it and was like, I need that fucking shirt. If it was any smaller, I wouldn't have bought it. But because it's huge, it needed to be mine. Okay. Bye. I love you.